Hi, my name is Elijah Steiner, and I've been fortunate enough to live in Palo Alto, which can be described as a hub for technological advancements and overflowing with wealth. At the edge of Palo Alto, there is a creek that separates Palo Alto from East Palo Alto. And as East Palo Alto city manager exclaims, there are two different worlds on each side of the creek. The median income for residents in Palo Alto is about $132,672, and the median income for East Palo Alto is $52,012, almost one-third of Palo Alto's income. When we look back in Palo Alto's history, we see the racial and economic divide was deliberate. As more minorities attempted to move into Palo Alto's city, they were met with wide resistance. Certain areas were sectioned off as white areas, and redlining occurred in the black areas. This vastly decreased the property value for the residents in East Palo Alto. This cruel action by the residents of Palo Alto was fueled by racism, intolerance, and fear. The creek signifies the wealth and race gap that is so prevalent in America today. Having friends that live in East Palo Alto and interacting with them every day, I wanted to find a way to at least attempt to close the gap, even a little bit, or prevent something like this from happening in the future. To address the core issue of this problem, which is intolerance, fear, and a sense of superiority, I decided to focus on the next generation and begin animating a junior youth group. A JY group consists of 11 to 15-year-olds, led by an animator or mentor. They are taught spiritual qualities like humility and love in order to empower them to serve their community. We do certain arts, sports, writing projects, and develop these qualities. Some topics that we go over: how destructive forces like jealousy and fear can influence our lives, and the ways that they have manifested in this world. One example of these destructive forces at play is the border between Palo Alto and East Palo Alto. We talk about the current examples of discrimination in order for the junior youth to recognize the history of injustice and how to eradicate it. To close this economic gap, we've raised over $1,500 for nonprofits in East Palo Alto and completed trash cleanups and helped the homeless. Along with addressing the underlying causes for the wealth gap between Palo Alto and East Palo Alto, I want to understand the economic aspects to this injustice. I want to better understand how money works in the economic system so I can help others in order to enhance their life, so that the wealth that they accumulate can last for generations, not be taken or decreased like what happened to families in East Palo Alto. I want to understand how to better use money in order to help others make more informed decisions so that they are not swindled by the economic system. This is why I hope to take the class Principles of Economics and pursue a BA in Business and Economics. I believe the purpose of education is to serve others, and that education that is not rooted in service can be destructive. This is why the deeply integrated commitment to service at Rochester, combined with education, is so attractive to me. My wish is to be in an economic program with other curious and keen minds, in order to understand the world, how the world currently works, and how we can build a better system that serves all of humanity.